Well, hello, welcome back to Aber Halt Junction, and today a new addition to the layout. Just a quick update before I get to the unboxing and review of that. I've been out of commission for the past 2 or 3 months because my shed sprang a catastrophic leak. So I've been in the process of fixing it up, and it's now watertight again, which is great news, and I can get on to track laying. So I've got my inner loop of underlay down, and I've got 3/4 of the track in. The only thing I've got left to do is to get the crossover put in by there. I've just had my my point motors arrive from the lovely people at Hattons, so I'm going to get those in place and I can get those points in, and then the inner loop then will be completed. My initial plan was to try and do this in sections and try and do this section along the back wall here, section 1 first, but as it turns out, I think doing it in loops has made things a lot more manageable. Anyway, enough of that. There's videos up there if you want to see anything more about my layout, but for those of you who come here for this little review, then let's get her open and let's take a look at this lovely Janus Shunter. Okay, so this is my first Oxford Rail loco. I do find it ironic that they say in the pursuit of excellence, but the loco doesn't actually sit properly in the window. It's a bit funny. Anyway, so I got this from Hattons. The loco is an absolute steal, this particular one, 50 quid. This is the ICI loco. I got Hattons to do the DCC decoder installation for me as well. So all in all, this loco has cost me 76 quid, which I think you'll agree is a steal. A little detail pack in there. They really are tiny. Can't even make out what they are. Oh, okay, just couplings. So yeah, some very teeny tiny couplings. But I'll leave the ones that are on there on, because I think they'll suit me fine. Also looks like a stay alive, which I didn't ask for, but anyway, or just a blanking plug. Okay, so it's heavy. It's really heavy for such a tiny loco. My first impressions is it looks really neat. Yeah, it's really heavy. I have to put that on the scales later and give you what the actual number is. Just instantly, these handrails are, they are flimsy, my God. Look at that. Gotta be gentle with this thing. I'm glad I got Hattons to do the DCC installation for me. Oh, and they're not spring-loaded buffers either. I know people are torn on whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, first impressions. Kampala Road had one of these. We had a yellow and blue version, which is what made me interested in this initially. And then the fact that it's 50 quid then from Hattons, which is an absolute steal. 75 quid for an installed DCC loco, I think, is bonkers. It's only an 8-pin and, you know, no sound or what have you, but still, I think it's a steal. It's really, yeah, this feels really heavy, and almost all of it feels metal. That's really nice. Yeah, there's a few odd little bits and bobs here, which I think are maybe in the wrong place, particularly that thing there. But maybe that's been done during the installation. And again, these here, sticking down there, that's a weird, that there and that there, that's a weird detail. But yeah, it's a real nice logo. Anyway, without further ado, let's get it on my 2/3 of a loop and see how it behaves. It looks really the business. The blue and yellow one I was referring to on Kampala Road, I thought that looked a bit plasticky, but this, I think this camera view is doing it justice. It's a nice matte red finish, and I think it'll be a great addition to my industrial section on my layout. yeah, I'm really pleased. First impressions, as you can see there, a nice detailed shot. I can't see much wrong with it. I'm really pleased. Even some cab detail as well. Yeah, I like that. Windscreen wipers. The exhaust is up as well. Oh, nice touch. Yeah, modern Oxford rail and 50 quid. Alright, let's see how she runs. Okay, let's see how she runs. Let's give her some juice. 10%. Ooh. Wow. Bit juddery. Oh, there we are. Bit more juice. That's 40%, so yeah, well, she's a shunter, so I guess we shouldn't expect HST speed. Ooh, that tunnel is actually temporary. Oh, it does fit. Nice. Okay, let's bring it back. Obviously, I haven't run her in. She does sound like she needs a good run in. So once I get my point motor and points installed, I'll give her a good half an hour run around the layout. But yeah, nice. This is going to be an interesting part now, how she deals with this insular frog crossover. Not great. Oh, there you go. She's going again now. Yeah, brilliant. Can't fault that. Oh, she's nice. Obviously, you know, she does sound a bit crunchy and clearly needs some running in. Let's give her a bit of juice to get over that part there. But yeah, you can see I'm really pleased with that. This inner loop is actually tighter than radius 1 as well in one part. So if you have tight bends that you need a logo for, which I do, this sort of thing is lovely. And what is it? Yeah, it's a nice little logo. It's the only one I've got that it's got the exposed workings as well on the wheels. All my other logos are diesels. I mean, modern diesels, I should say. Yeah, this one, that's really nice. It's a nice feature, and it looks really good. I'm pleased. Yeah, and it's still 50 quid. 50 quid. Can't fault it. Anyway, I'll run her in, and then I'll do a proper review. So overall, yeah, it's quite a basic model. There's no lights in the cab or directional lights. It clearly needs to stay alive, as that just proves there. So I think I'll fork out another 20 quid or whatever it is to get one of those. But yeah, overall, a really nice little model, and a steal at 50 quid. If I had an 8-pin decoder and put it in myself, I could have got, you know, a DCC fitted logo for, you know, 60 quid or whatever. That's an absolute steal, and I think it's well worth it, and it'll be a great addition to my little industrial shunting area. The last thing to discuss is the low speed range performance as well. It's outstanding, and it's hardly moving. Such a nice crawl. And bear in mind, this is, you know, 2 seconds out of the box on brand new laid track, which is pretty dirty, with all the dust and what have you from the shed renovation. So that is impressive. That is such a nice crawl rate. Yeah, it's a bit noisy, but I think once I run this in, bear in mind, you know, it's only been running for 2 or 3 seconds, really, 2 or 3 minutes out of the box. This has been done in real time, essentially, this video. I think that's really impressive. There's only one set of droppers on this track, and it's a long way away from this point here, so this performance is really impressive. 50 quid. Go out and get one. This was my birthday present, but Christmas is coming soon. Alright, cheers folks. Cheers folks, thanks for coming. Please subscribe, hit that like button, leave plenty of comments down below. Thanks for coming, and the next thing you'll see is a fairly, not unique, but quite a rare version of some point motors which I'll be installing over by there. So stay tuned, please subscribe, please hit the notify if you want to see some point motor installations. The retaining wall will be coming along, and also these nice tunnels from PK Rails. Thanks a lot for coming folks. Cheers now.